Hello, my name is Jamie and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Unlike any other YouTube channel that showcases Pokemon Go PvP content, mine exclusively showcases Shadow Pokemon. So, if you're into that type of content, I'd appreciate if you could like and subscribe. So, let's get into today's video. In today's video, we aren't looking at the Skarmory Swampert core. We're doing something a bit different. The two Pokemon I've been hyping up on this channel this season in the Great League have been Shadow Cradily and Shadow Drapion. So, with that in mind, I thought I'd put them both in the same team. This could be somewhat problematic. PvPoke gives this team a D4 coverage, as both Drapion and Cradily do both suffer similar weaknesses. They both will struggle against ice types. They'll both struggle against fighters. However, we don't care about that. We know they're both fantastic. We've paired them up with a Shadow Skarmory to try and combat some of these fighting weaknesses. However, even Skarmory somewhat struggles. So, the team we're going to roll with today is going to be the Skarmory lead running Air Slash, Sky Attack, Brave Bird. We're going to have our Shadow Cradily in the closer position running Bullet Seed, Grass Knot and Stone Edge. And we're going to have our Shadow Drapion on the save switch running Poison Sting, Aqua Tail and Sludge Bomb. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the battles. We will be running our Shadow Skarmory lead for the duration of the video. In this first matchup, we pick up a neutral lead against an Umbreon. How I'd like to play this match out, I like to build up to the Brave Bird and then throw the Sky Attack. What I'm trying to do from this matchup is leave with a shield advantage, as both our back two Pokemon both have similar weaknesses to fighting, and also they both function really well with an energy advantage. So charge move coming through, we're going to allow this foul play. Again, I'm going to build up to the Brave Bird, as this would take the Umbreon out. I'm hoping to grab a shield here. Let's see if the opponent falls for the bait. The opponent no shields and they survive with around 10% health. We did CMP types, so we're going to allow this to go through. The Umbreon is now energy dry. We are now going to try and aggressively Poison Sting this Umbreon down. Charge move coming through. It's only 4, so I know it's going to be a foul play, which is resisted. And I'm going to continue to commit to the farm down. We're now almost at 100 energy. And let me tell you, nothing wants to see Drapion this low on energy. They brought in a Nidoqueen. Nidoqueen is not a great response, as these poison jabs are resisted. They're going to have to hit us with an Earth Power. However, with that far ahead on energy, these Aqua Tails are hitting them for super effective. So we've already ripped off 2 and grabbed the shield. This third one grabs the second shield. The Nidoqueen does now throw. However, this isn't enough for an Earth Power. It's just going to be a Poison Fang. I'm not going to shield. And now we're at yet another Aqua Tail. This is going to get the Nidoqueen super low. As I am debuffed, I'm going to hit this and instantly swap into Cradily. One Bullet Seed, we take it out. And the opponent actually leaves the battle. I imagine they had an Azumarill in the back, or something similar, something that really didn't want to see poison, perhaps a Charmer. So, we're off to a 1-0 start. GG's to that first opponent. So you saw, as I played that first match, our back two Pokemon really like to have an energy and shield advantage. So, we pick up a great lead here against a Charm Ninetales. The opponent switches into Bastiodon. According to PvPoke, we've got no answer to Bastiodon. However, Shadow Cradily really doesn't do bad in this matchup. It's really unfortunate that Rock's such a terrible defensive typing that Rock does not resist Rocks. You can see these smackdowns do really add up. However, these Grass Knots do really hit hard. Grass Knot is only neutral. However, it does hit really hard. We draw the opponent's first shield, as I think they're going to want to try and win switch to try and flip that opening matchup, as I don't want their Charm Ninetales onto our Skarmory. We managed to rip off yet another Grass Knot, and we now get the opponent really low. I could shield this up and look to Bullet Seed down. However, what you're going to see here is probably one of the most aggressive plays I've ever tried. I'm going to wait out my switch timer and I'll look to try and Poison Sting down this Bastiodon, as crazy as it sounds. Charge move coming through, we're going to shield this up. And because these Poison Stings are double resisted, you can see we're actually at 100 energy. So charge move coming through, we're going to fire off, there's no bait, we're going to go straight for the Sludge Bomb on this Metachan. We draw the opponent's last shield, and we're already back at a Sludge Bomb. Sludge Bomb takes it down to half health. We quickly switch into our Skarmory. It has a Sky Attack loaded. That's going to be enough to take out the Medicham. And in the back, it's just that 9 tiles. And the opponent sees the writing on the wall and back out. GG's to that opponent. Off to a 2-0 start. You saw again in that last matchup how we like to get ahead in energy. So in this third matchup, we pick up a neutral lead against the Ferrothorn. Our flying attacks hit for neutral due to the Ferrothorn's steel and grass typing. The opponent builds up not enough for a Thunder, so I let this go through. It's just a Power Whip. We overfarm a bit, and the opponent still makes a catch. The Sky Attack comes from the Mandibuzz and does a decent chunk. However, that Sky Attack has now put this Mandibuzz into 1 Stone Edge range. Charge Move coming through. We're not going to shield. These Aerial Aces really don't hit for much damage. They are neutral. The correct play from a Mandibuzz is to go for the Foul Play or Shadow Ball, whatever it is they're running. Due to our rock and grass type, and Aerial Ace does not hit for super effect, it only hits for neutral. Back in comes the Ferrothorn. All of our attacks are resisted, however you can see there the Stone Edge does really chunk it down. We've got the Ferrothorn now super low, so Charge Move coming through, Power Whip is going to be enough to take us out. I am wondering if they're running Mirror Shot. I've seen a lot of Ferrothorns with Mirror Shot. I'm not going to shield this. I'm going to rely on Drapion to close this match. Unfortunately, we are hit with a Thunder. And they actually managed to snipe us down as well. So we're in a bit of a tough spot here against Beedrill. I imagine this is going to be an X-Scissor, which will hit us for neutral due to our Bug and due to our Poison Dark typing, sorry. They actually hit us with a Fail Stinger, so this is terrible. They are boosting their attack, but their Poison Jabs are resisted. So I'm going to let this next one go through as I haven't built up enough for a drill run. You can see there these Poison Jabs are starting to add up as they are double boosted. However, we are going to be able to outspam this Beedrill. We managed to get another Poison Sting through, so we're going to shield up this Fail Stinger as painful as it is, and we're going to look to get to the back-to-back Aqua Tails. First Aqua Tail comes through, and we managed to deny their fast move. This second Aqua Tail is going to be enough to take out the Beedrill. And now it's going to be a race. We are resisting these Bullet Seeds, and as they haven't got Mirror Shot, we've seen them show Thunder. We're going to outpace into this Aqua Tail, and the Drapion manages to sweep the backline. A difficult backline to sweep, but Drapion yet again comes in clutch. GG's to that opponent, off to a 3-0 start. Really well played by the opponent. They managed to snipe us down with a resisted Poison Jab. I think that Sky Attack probably would have one-shot the Beedrill. In this next matchup, we pick up a terrible lead against the Stunfisk. We instantly safe swap into our Drapion. Opponent is staying in. We throw on the 7th Mud Shot just before he gets the Earthquake, hit him with an Aqua Tail. I am going to respect the Earthquake and I am going to shield it up as I don't want our Drapion to get one shot. We correctly shield an Earthquake. The opponent is still staying in. So we're firing off this next Aqua Tail. This is a bad matchup for Drapion. However, this far ahead in energy, as we've shielded up an Earthquake, we can actually win this. The opponent is getting greedy. They really should Rock Slide. They don't Rock Slide. They obviously don't know how quickly Drapion's generating energy. We land another Aqua Tail and we take out the opponent. The opponent's obviously had enough of Drapion. They don't like the super spamminess and they back out. GG's to that opponent, off to a 4-0 start. Let's see if we can manage to make this the perfect 5-0. So we lead our Skarmory into yet another Stunfisk, so not looking promising. You know what we're going to do? We're instantly safe swap into our Drapion and we're met with a Pelipper. Pelipper Safe Switch is one of the best safe switches in the Great League. You can see how quickly it gets to these Weather Balls. We are going to try and bait them here with an Aqua Tail. As much as I hate baiting, they always like to shield the big Sludge Bomb. So I managed to land the bait and now we're going straight for this Sludge Bomb. This is going to do huge damage. We get the Pelipper super low, and they actually manage to farm us down when we're one Poison Sting short of getting to the Aqua Tail. That would have helped us flip switch. So we don't manage to flip switch, and we're going to have to eat a Weather Ball on our Skarmory. We're now going to look to Air Slash down, which we do, and now we instantly switch into our Cradily. And we're met with a Shadow Burnett. This is a fantastic pick. This is something I am looking to feature on the channel. However, it's got such a slow moveset. So we're going to massively outpace this. We shield up the Shadow Ball as that thing hits like an absolute truck. And that would more than one-shot us. We land the grass knot, and now we overfarm a bit, so we're going to hit this grass knot straight on the Stunfisk. I imagine we're going to draw the opponent's last shield. The opponent is hanging on to their shield. I know here that a rock slide isn't going to take us out. They're going to have to go for the earthquake. I call the bait, and now we get to this next grass knot. This will definitely draw the opponent's last shield, as it will get him super low. And we now draw the last shield, and we now instantly swap into our Skarmory so we don't get mud shot down. These rock slides only hit for neutral due to our steel flying typing, so they're going to need to get to 2 more to take us out. We now look to hit the big brave bird to take out the Stunfisk, which we do. Can I get a Skarmory Stunfisk counter confirmed? So you can see there, a team that has a D for coverage on PB Poke actually functions quite well. That's because we know our back 2 Pokemon function really well with energy advantage. So we played the team to our strengths, and we managed to go a 5-0. And as you saw, after Master League, I was down at around 2,000 ELO. We've managed to regain over 500 points in the Great League, featuring Pokemon such as Cradily and Drapion. If you haven't tried either of these Pokemon yet, I thoroughly would recommend. We're now at my favourite time. We're about to hit Ultra League again. Ultra League is, in my opinion, where Shadow Pokemon do perform best. So this is where I'm going to attempt to make a push towards Legend. So, I'd just like to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.